Hello, my chicken boom booms. Happy Monday. Happy post Carimbus. Let me just say, I know for a fact that the holidays aren't over. I'm exhausted. I think I'm gonna be exhausted through the 3rd or the 1st of January, which sucks. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I try to make changes to my mic. I have a full house today. They're watching cartoons. Yes, 2 grown men are watching cartoons in my living room. I eat my dad and my husband. I have the 2 kids. They're running around. You guys already know what it is. When you have a family and they're at home, you can't get rid of them. But we're gonna go ahead and play around with a little bit of makeup. I have to go out. We're gonna run errands and I'm gonna take my dad to Five Below. He's never been there before. It's gonna be fun. I'm sure he's gonna buy me a thing or two because why not? It's my dad. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some makeup on. I'm going to talk to you guys about this freaking palette. This is the palette that I was telling you sucked. Bad. It was bad. I dipped into several shades. I got this in Ice Cream Beauty. I want to say this is the bag one. Mija. This patchy, not opaque. It got stuck in certain areas. When I went to blend, it didn't work. Took all the makeup off, hit the reset button, started all over again. I ended up using a different base. I used a P. Louise base. That didn't work. If anything, it looked like alligator skin all around here. There's something about this formula. I tried 3. I'm telling you, I did my makeup 3 times, took it off. Every single time there was something wrong. I tried 3 different bases. I tried P. Louise, the e.l.f. one, my freaking Gerard Cosmetics one, and the formula just didn't do it for me. Now, I don't know if you guys experienced the same thing as I did, so let me know in the comment section whether or not you did encounter issues with this formula. But that's what I mean when I talk about beauty creations, their formula not being uniform. Their formulas are either hit or miss. A lot of times, I will get a palette that's amazing and other people get a palette that is the same freaking palette, but the formulas are not the same, and it's really odd. Before I start creasing me, I use my Bobbi Brown concealer under the eye, so I am going to set it. I forgot to tell you guys what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try a few new product here. I'm gonna do my makeup, of course, and then I'll just like give you guys feedback because it's basically the end of the month and you know I just haven't gotten around to it and I took a few days off, so I want to like chat with you guys. My face is pretty much all on, but these are all products that you've already seen. The foundation, the concealer, the Bobbi Brown, the bronzer, the brows, you've already seen all of this, so it made no sense to like feature it in the video. However, I did do a reels doing this. Okay, so I know a lot of you guys ended up getting the Pure Cosmetics powder. I'm curious about. Let's take the little where's the I need tweezers. No, I don't. I got it. So this is supposed to be translucent HD without giving you any bounce back or anything like that. So we shall see. I do like the powder puff. The powder puff is like nice and fluffy. Doesn't feel cheap. I'm gonna do one of these. And then I'm gonna set under the eye. Wish me luck. I'm concerned a little bit. It's supposed to, like I said, it's translucent. It's supposed to set, brighten, and give you the smoothest finish under the eyeball. And I'm probably the perfect person to try something like this because I'm tan. So oftentimes, I can pull off most powders, but if they're not translucent, it doesn't work because it just looks off. So this is with the powder, this is without the powder. I think obviously it's gonna look matte, but it looks flat, it looks smooth. I don't feel like it changed my concealer shade much. If you don't like going for like that brighter under eye effect, then I would probably avoid this because it's definitely creating like that brightening effect. I like the quality of the powder puff, but I prefer, where is she? I prefer my triangle because it gets in those corners really, really well. So now I have to do one of these because my nose, it looks weird. So tell me, how was your Christmas? I want to know. What did you get? I ended up getting like puck lights for here and they were a flop, so we are returning those. And I will upgrade to a, I guess, higher quality version. But yeah. I want to know what you guys got for Christmas. What did you guys do? I drank a lot of wine. I sat back, relaxed. Okay, I relaxed. It was good. And we were at my mother-in-law's. It was my dad's first time visiting. He had a really good time. So that's a bonus. I'm gonna move on to the actual eyeballs. Listen, look at how much product is on the tip of that. I got feedback like, well, maybe. And you know what? I'm not gonna dismiss it. Y'all are my friends and I hear you, right? And I'm willing to take advice. Yo hago el consejo, right? So I added more than enough. I'm going around like this because the first time around I tried it, it flopped on me and I didn't love it. it. I'm gonna give it another shot. At first I was like, maybe I applied too much, but then people are like, maybe you didn't apply enough. So it was like a 50-50, and I know it was not the quality of the eyeshadows, so I know it's not the eyeshadows, right? So it must have been maybe something that I did application wise. And like I said, we're gonna try some newness. You guys saw my P. Louise unboxing. If you didn't, it is live on the channel, but look at how pretty she is. She's beautiful. We're going out, so I need to do something somewhat wearable. Look, both sides. You get 2 palettes in the one. Isn't that freaking awesome? I do have to kind of create a look that's somewhat wearable because I'm going out with my dad and my husband. I just feel like they're more into like the more natural, but I still need a pop of color, so we'll see what we come up with. But let me know. I know you guys wanted to see a yellow look with this and wanted to see how creative I get. I hate this formula. The packaging is pretty. It's creative. The color story was fun. The formula sucks. So if you really want to see a yellow look, I'm more than happy to create one, but I can do it with this one because look, I have all sorts of yellows in here. I have more yellows on the back. So of course, let me know. I really, really want to hear your thoughts because if that's something you want to see, I can do it. You know I'm down for it. It's just quality's crap, I'm going to tell you. We are going to go, oh my God, I can't do green and blue. My dad would be like, Mija, that's kind of bright. How about let's have some fun. I'm gonna go into this pinky shade here. It's called Commit. All right, you see how it's like creasing, right? So I'm gonna give it the best shot we can. Well, it being the primer, and I am going to apply the product directly on the lid. You guys see, right? All I'm doing is tapping, patting it into place. And as you can see, these formulas are everything. Effortless. If anything, you gotta be really careful not to overdo it because it's really easy to work with. I am going to keep patting until I make sure that the whole area is properly covered with the eyeshadow. And I'm not gonna overdo it. I'm not gonna go above the crease. I'm gonna kind of like keep it here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's getting bumpy. It's the freaking primer, man. In this area here, there are a few clumps and clumps here. It's chunky. Yeah, it's the primer, guys. It is the freaking primer. I am so aggravated right now. Aggravated galore. All right, you know what we're gonna do? I'm not gonna ruin what I have going on. This is a problem. I know these P. Louise formulas are everything. So the P. Louise formula is not the problem. It's the primer. It's bubbling up. It's pitting up. At first, I put a small amount. People are saying, well, maybe you didn't put enough. Now that I put enough, it's chunky. I really love me some Touch and Soul, but that primer is not where it's at for me. It's personal preference. If you guys have tried it and you love it, awesome. Please tell me what it is that you're doing differently, because for me, she is not working, which is pretty frustrating. We're going to remove that primer, and then I'm gonna go in with my Gerard Cosmetics because we know that one works. Take number 2. Let's try that again. I'm gonna go back in to Commit. Tap out and pat Commit right where I want her, which is going to be more so like the center of the eye. I'm not gonna bring it all the way to the inner corner quite yet. Tap, 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 bring her all the way out. And once again, bring her close to the crease, but do not pass the crease. And that did the trick 100%. No pilling. No pilling and no peeling, which is wonderful. And look at that, I haven't done anything, no creasing. She's doing the most for me. She's sitting where she needs to. I still have lash glue on my lash, really? Okay, I'm actually pretty happy because we're getting somewhere and I don't have to hit the reset button again. I'm gonna take the same brush, I'm gonna flip her over and I'm gonna go into the shade Limitless. We're gonna go pretty light. Once again, tap out. And then we are going to pat that on the inner portion of the eye. Right here, we want to open it, we want to brighten it, and then we're going to blend it on to the pinky shade. And the reason why we're using the same brush is you want to get a really good gradient. So once you've pat all your product on there, you flip the brush over again where you had that pink, and you kind of go back and forth with whatever's left on your brush. Grabbing a crease brush, I'm going to dip into another shade, but I don't know which one, right? Because I don't want to stay pink. I kind of want to go a different route. So I'm thinking I might just go purple. So let's use Unchain. I'm going to concentrate that right here. And I'm going to build this. I'm going really slow with this. And don't worry about that crease. Once we get most of this little bit of purple that I want to add here, once we get it off the brush, I am going to kind of do that windshield wiper motion to just kind of blend out and diffuse that crease a bit. Now I'm grabbing a fluffy brush, It's nice and clean. I'm gonna go around those edges, kind of blend that out. I think that the hue that we're using is pink enough to where, you know, I don't really need to use much of a crease kind of like diffusion shade. And here's where you want to take your time, and again, the brush is nice and clean. I am loving it so far. Now I'm gonna grab the pencil brush. I'm gonna dip into Motivation, but I think the Motivation is way too purple for what I'm trying to do, so I'm gonna go into Motivation and I'm gonna mix it with bars, kind of create my own shade. And I'm gonna start smudging near the lash line. It is coming together. I'm so happy about it. So I'm gonna use my Ofra Verified liner. It is a paintbrush tip and she does the job. She's nice and matte and super opaque. Work with me here. I feel like I want to dip into this blue. It's called Access. And I want to gently add some of that blue here in the crease. But then I'm gonna go in with a very small crease brush and diffuse that. You see, I feel like it adds a little something. And because we only applied a little bit, it kind of looks purple. With a teeny tiny bit of concealer, I'm just gonna add some of that out here and out here. I'm gonna grab a little brush and kind of clean that out. And I'm gonna go into the powder. I feel like it's a really nice powder. I liked the powder. I just don't like how the powder puff is actually round. I got used to the little rectangular one. So we're gonna go into one of these, re-powder under the eyes, and then lift out here. We are gonna add some lashes and mascara. I want to show you guys this blush. So this is the P. Louise blush I was talking to you guys about the other day. I love the fact that I can just squeeze it out versus do the tap thing, because that's annoying. And then this little itty bitty pea size is more than enough for both cheekbones, because it is so pretty and it's pigmented. It's subtle, but you can over apply and kind of build it if you wanted to. It is just so nice, and it's the one that I've been using literally for everything for maybe the past 6 makeup looks, and that's without including my Christmas looks, because then at that point it's like more. Very pretty. Now for the lips, I want to go pinky, obviously, but I want to go like pinky nude, so I'm going to tone it down a bit. I'm going to use BK Beauty's Sweet Pea lip liner because it's pretty. And then I'm going to apply a lip gloss. I'm going to use Nova Beauty's Select lip gloss. Do you guys see? It's been so chilly. I'm not going to say freezing, but it's been chilly here in Florida, and my body is no longer used to the cold. So even my lips are like cracking. I woke up with broken lips. It's so weird. Okay, I feel like I'm missing something, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to give myself a second. I think the look came out really pretty though. Girl, I figured out what was wrong and what was missing. Something so simple, but definitely makes a difference. So I kept looking at it and I'm like, okay, like I want the eyes to stay as simple as possible. They're really pretty just on their own. This is very wearable, really pretty, but still with color. And I was like, but what's missing? Because I really didn't want the bottom of my eyes to be dramatic today. Turns out it's something, again, simple. A little bit of mascara on the lower lashes, and the Touch and Soul one, this one was actually nice. It didn't do much for the top for me, which is why I like still wear lashes, because either way I'm gonna wear lashes, right? You guys already know how it is with me and my personality. Like, I love wearing lashes. However, this, you know, you can either build it and make your bottom lashes look super dramatic, or you can go very light-handed and it just does the trick without smudging and over dramatizing the under eye. So I'm really excited that I managed to fix the eye look, because it was bugging me. Okay, you guys, and that is it for today's video. I'm actually pretty excited. I found an excuse to film. I just needed to do it. I wanted to say hi. I wanted to talk to you guys. I want to find out about your Christmas and all that jazz. So make sure you've chimed in the comment section below. Give me your feedback. Also, don't forget to let me know whether or not you want a yellow look anyway. Like, I don't have to use this one. I can use any other palette, really. Just because I was excited and I had a vision. But if you still want to see the yellow, I can do it. And last but not least, do not forget I do have a giveaway that is actively live. It's only going to be live for another few days, so you might want to enter. I'm going to link the video where I give you the instructions, the entry form, and I show you what you will be winning if you are the winner of this giveaway. So make sure you go check out that video. Okay guys, and that is a wrap up for today's video. Again, happy Monday. Please don't forget to hit the like button for me. It really helps me out. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.